my position is a fruit of that. And so we've done a lot of really cool things in the last year. The scope of my job, apart from the pastoral responsibilities of preaching and pastoral care and weddings and funerals and that kind of thing, my specific job on the staff is that I supervise our children, youth, and family staff. And then I specifically direct our confirmation program. We didn't change anything in 9th grade. I just got to do our relationship retreat last week, and it was awesome. So much fun. But in the 7th and 8th grade, we did make some changes this year. The camp and COGS program really didn't change much, and we reconfigured Wednesday night, and we added a worship service. And so instead of having church school for 6th graders at 4:30 and then 7th and 8th graders coming in for a few weeks on, a few weeks off, and 9th graders coming in, it was kind of a staggered, just a little bit of a scattered schedule on Wednesday night. We thought, what if we tightened it up and focused it and made it all about families? And so that's what we did. We started a worship service called The Table. One of the things that we have decided to do for next year is start confirmation in 6th grade. Because in our culture, 6th grade is middle school. So it seems natural to have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in confirmation in their training. So it's been a great year. First year at Easter. I've learned a ton. I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to see what God's going to do for us next year.
So they might be staying with friends, but only doing it here and there. They might be sleeping in their car. They might be sleeping at a bus station. They might be sleeping on the light rail. They don't have a place where they can stay every single night. And so it's a growing problem in Dakota County, and I think sometimes we feel like, well, we're the rich suburbs, that only happens in the inner city, but it's actually happening right here in our backyard. And with Easter's desire to blur the lines between church and community, this is a perfect way for us to meet the real needs of the people that live and work right here, right where we worship every single weekend. And so I think that's why it's important, not only for Dakota County, but for Easter. As we want to grow in faith and carry on the work of Jesus Christ, what an amazing way to meet the practical needs of people right in our community.
We've seen improved math skills, and students are reading with more confidence. Some of the kids said they really enjoy a place where they can come that's safe, and they have friends here to sit and do homework with. We had a high school volunteer say that it's a really important reminder for her that many kids are going through the same system that she's going through, but they're having difficulties that are out of their control and that we don't always see. It means a lot to her that the kids will trust her and are willing to work hard and play hard. Homework help is important to the Easter community as it continues to blur the lines between church and community. Non-Easter volunteers come into the program, and they're quite inspired by the engagement they see us offering the community. Easter is embracing a diverse population of children and families in our community, and Easter is carrying out the work of Jesus through love and service to one another.
We get volunteers from, 8 years old up through elderly. I think it really shows people that they can make a difference in somebody's life. People of all ages come in. We have families with small children come in, and the kids make connections with some of the homework help kids sometimes, and it's fun to see. And I see, especially with our older guests, that they watch out for one another. If somebody who comes regularly doesn't show up, everybody's like, where is that person? when the shelter was here, I was absolutely amazed at how many shelter folks would just come and they'd stay around and you know, talk to other people as well as just their shelter mates, so to speak. It's just really nice, and I know that both the food and the associations are making a difference in people's lives.
As part of the Do Something appeal, we knew we wanted to do something for our adults and for our care ministries at Easter Lutheran Church. And because of the Do Something appeal, we've been able to add to those ministries. Under the care ministry, I am so pleased to report that we have 20 trained volunteers who go and they visit with people who are homebound or otherwise in need of social connection to walk with those people they've been paired with who need a little extra support. Also, I'm very excited to share that we've started a dementia caregiver support group with two very capable volunteers at Easter Lutheran Church. Special thank you to Angie Sweatland and Cheryl Bayless. They have been doing a fantastic job. And because of the Do Something appeal, we have the funds that we need to send 2 coordinators and myself to get trained in befriender ministry. So we can come back to the congregation and we can train more people to help with follow-up hospital visits and also follow-up visits for people who are grieving, something that continues to be a growing need at Easter Lutheran Church. And also, because of the Do Something appeal, I'm very excited that we've been able to add more hours to our adult ministry coordinator to create some new programs for adults and senior adults at Easter Lutheran Church. Easter Lutheran Church has been blessed by having Dave Montgomery serve as our adult ministry coordinator.
Easter is a very large church within the Eagan community, and part of that Easter population are the adults that are, say, 35 to 59, and then there are the 59 plus adults. And there are so many things going on within those different ranges that we as a church should be able to help them with, help them grow in their faith, help them find fellowship, help them find resources. So if you're a middle adult, that's where we try to provide programs such as the Vital Aging series or maybe Purposeful Retirement series. So there will be a wide range of topics, presentations. Certainly there's many activities if you want to volunteer for a street cleanup or if you want to volunteer for Feed My Starving Children.